Alright guys, good evening. It's Monday evening, November 21st, 2016, and this is our daily recap. We'll take a look at what took place today. We're going to take a look at quickly at our portfolio stats, status of our open positions, and some adjustments I'm looking at. So let's get right to it. Alright, here is just a look at the, you guys are familiar with this. This is the open or the closed out trades that we've been recording since the last week of September, just to show everybody how the type of trades I'm putting on, when I'm taking them off, and the P&L, just so you guys get a feel for how, just so you see how it's all working. And right now I added the portfolio performance recap, just a snapshot of the different accounts. So it's the retirement account, the portfolio margin account, the double it up account, and the one I haven't had a chance to put on there yet, I'll snag it and drop it in there, and that's the $1 million account. So in the retirement account, let's see, since May 2nd, that's when I started back trading my retirement account again, up 27, almost 28%. Let's see, portfolio margin account, I started tracking this just so we could get a grasp of this thing. When I finally closed out the short position in the NASDAQ and started back trading what we normally trade again. So that's where I picked this up from. Since then we're up, that was September 26th, we're up 26% in the account, almost 27%. So again, this is my personal account, so you're apt to see some very wild swings in this thing right here. The double it up account, we're up 40% since August 15th, and we're right on track to try and kill this thing, get it up to 100% in 12 months. And again, like we know, there's a component inside this portfolio margin account where I'm applying the same algorithms, the same method that I'm using in the double it up account. So we're doing crude Iron Condors in this account. I'm doing crude Strangles in this account. All the same, trying to double that account, that amount every 12 months. Alright, so that's a look at the portfolio snapshots. Let's get right into the trade reviews. Alright, this is the crude Strangle we put on October 21st. We put it on with 55 days to go. We currently have 24. Alright, I'm down 34.49. This thing continually swings wildly through the day, guys, because crude has not settled down, not once. I think we fell off a cliff ever since I had this thing on. We went straight down for 20-some%. We grabbed that bottom, and now we've already rallied in crude from 42 all the way back up to where we're at right now, 48.55. Straight up move, 42.18, 48.56. Just incredible moves in this crude market. And our Strangles, even though they're still, this is where price currently is, even though we're kind of just right of the centers of our Strangle, this thing was just a couple of days ago was back down here. Now it's back up here. Those are big moves, guys. I keep using these 10% hash marks as my guide to where I want to make adjustments, but we're hitting the midpoint of those things in a day and a half. So I'm constantly adding calls and puts, and just to try to keep the deltas in line. So I hate trading like that, but you have to keep this market in check. Next thing you know, you turn around and you've got 3 weeks left, and this thing's $3 on the other side of your short strike with no chance of getting this thing back. So you got to try to keep it in check. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just incrementally changing the deltas, trying to give this thing some space to roll back in case it does roll back and has some two-sided action. But it looks like this thing, when it gets in gear, it goes 20-some% in one direction or more. What did we move last time? From 52 to 42. Yeah, 20-some%. The move before that was again 20-some% straight up. So we went straight up, straight down. Now it looks like we're going straight back up again. Hey, just ride this thing out. My corrections right now, I sold puts this morning, probably about 6:30 or so. So right now I've got a max profit of 12.5. Got 41 grand in buying power tied up. And let's see any other pertinent numbers. Still haven't had a profitable P&L in this thing in over 30 days, guys. This has just been one of the longest trades I've been in. This is like a Warren Buffett hold for me. This is forever and ever. I am typically not in these trades anywhere close to this length of time. And to be in this trade 30 days and still not have a profit, that just goes to show you how whippy this thing has been. So we still have that OPEC meeting to skirt around, and hopefully after that some of the premium will come out of this thing. That's what's been killing us, guys, is the premium and the fact that it will not. It's moving in 3 and 6% spurts. All right, so let's see what's up next. Let's see. Okay, man, you know, if we could just get a down move, but it's not in the cards, guys. You know, that's wishful thinking to think we're going to get a pullback in this market, especially this week. We're not. I mean, look at this market. The S&P's just powered higher today. I mean, it's like a telephone pole in the S&Ps, the Russells, and now the Nasdaq's starting to come alive. So here is my broken wing butterfly. We're up 689. We got 32 days to go in this one. The other broken wing butterfly that I haven't shown you, it's profitable as well. I'm trying to take it off at the 25% mark. So, but that move up today took that play right out of play. So you know, that 20 handle down move that I told you that we needed, well, it's got to be 30 right now. We need 30 handles down from here, and you know what the probabilities of that happening? I don't even care what the options say. You know, there's less than a 1% chance we're gonna get a 30 handle down move in this market going into Thursday. So, so I'm still riding these broken wing butterflies out. And you know, I'm just gonna still got time. You know, the week going into Thanksgiving statistically is up just about all the time. That's just the historical. The week after Thanksgiving is historically a very weak week. A very weak week. Yes, a chance for the market to take a breather. I know it doesn't look like market's going to give up anything. It's just straight up every day in this market, and one of the biggest moves of all time. So, you know, I don't know when it'll come to an end, but you know, if it does, if we get some movement back, you know, these broken wing butterflies are just going to explode higher. Yeah, I know it just doesn't seem like there's a down move in store for this stock market, and to even remotely think, how dare I think that the stock market can pull back 15, 20 points. Yeah, it's ridiculous to even contemplate that. So anyway, that's it for the broken wing butterfly. I'm holding pat, no changes. Okay, here's a look at the Iron Condor in the retirement account. You know, this one, I haven't been profitable in this one since we put it on, because I've had it on in the up move prior to the elections, the down move, the collapse into the elections, the biggest up move since 1898 after the elections. So this thing hasn't had a profitable day in it yet. We're hanging on. So what I'm going to do here is, you can see where price is. This is just too close for me for this account. I am not going to let this market, if it goes further, I reduce my courses or limit the number of the courses of action I have to take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to roll the call side out 5 more points, roll it out 10 more days in duration. So instead of 18 days to expiration, if I'm able to roll it tomorrow, then I'll have, well, tomorrow would be 27 days to expiration. So as soon as I get that roll completed, I'll take these puts off for almost the max profit, and then I'm gonna go right in and sell puts against the rolled calls that I put on. So we'll have another trade on. We're gonna fight this thing, try to wait and let it get a down move. That's the only thing to do. So, but I'm not gonna take this thing into expiration, guys. With the IV the way it is right now, there is no chance, and I'm almost 3 weeks out from expiration, but I'm going to go ahead and roll. I'm not going to give this thing. I just don't have the confidence that this stock market is going to give it up. So in light of that, I'm going to go ahead and roll, extend duration, do what I normally do that always works, and that's hey, reload this thing and give it another shot. So if it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to, let's just fix it to where we can stay in it a little bit longer and try to salvage it. Hey guys, you see how well this account has done in since May. Not trading it aggressive. We're up. I was up 30% going into today in the account since May. So so there's a chance, again, to hit a home run in this thing if we ever do get a down move. So everything will work out. Just don't know if or when that's going to happen. But anyway, that's my plans for the Iron Condor. Again, summarize it. I want to roll the call side out. I want to roll it up 5 more strikes, 5 more points, 1 more strike to the upside. I want to roll it out 10 more days in duration. So that's my course of action for making this adjustment here. Alright, what's up next? Yeah, let's take a look at the Crude Iron Condor in the double it up strategy. Again, you can see where price is right here, and even after hours the crude market's up. Don't know what's going to happen at the OPEC meeting, but this just to reiterate, this has been a really wild crude market to trade, from in the 20% swings. So it hasn't really given us much a chance to take any profits, not like normally in crude. So we just gut this one out, make the changes we can. We've got 28 days to fight this one out. Again, it's we've been in these trades for a long time without getting paid. But our job is to try to posture this thing so we do get paid at some point in time, and that will make the difference in our bottom line. Guys, I did get a Google trade on Friday. I just haven't had time to cack the trade up and put it on one of my trade templates here. I've just got so many things, so many different projects I'm working on back here. I want to show you guys how to calculate the broken wing butterflies, how to do that using the real-time data DLL from TOS to import that into Excel, to show you guys how you can calculate your own broken wing butterfly P&L without having to look it up or do the math on TOS. And you may be saying to yourself, well, I just deselect everything on the, let me pull something in over here just so I can. Give me just a second, guys. Pull up the SPX. Yeah, so let's say, for example, like me, I had, if you guys ever have that problem where it won't select or deselect, go to your charts, click in the chart, left click in the chart anywhere in that chart window, and then come back here and it'll fix it. Okay, just like so. See, these are all of my positions right now that I have in the SPX. All of the positions. So this is all the broken wing butterflies and the Iron Condors. Yeah, if we could get 30 handles back, this would be a home run trade. We're not going 30 handles back, guys. That's really wishful thinking. So you know, but getting back to the calculating broken wing butterflies, you see right here, here's a perfect example. This is part of a broken wing butterfly. There's long option, short option, and then there's a long option embedded in here. So now you're like, well, geez, that just completely messed me up. Now I can't deselect it because there's another trade overlaid on top of it. Well, that's what I'm talking about in figuring out how to calculate these the prices of the broken wing butterflies. So I'll show you a simple way of doing that whenever I get a spare moment to put that out. But anyway, I've got lots of things. I've made some adjustment videos. Yeah, I've just got a whole lot of things that I'm trying to finalize here, but just give me some time. You know, over the course of the next month, we'll start rolling some of that stuff out. And I think that's all I want to cover tonight. You know, all of these directional trades that I put on, you know, I'm going to cover those probably tomorrow. I need to take some time and separate the trades that I'm doing. I'll probably do the briefs and give you an update every other day until I get into a position where I can manage all these things at one time. But you can see right now, they were all moving pretty good today. We had one that rocked up 14%. The options will soon catch up with that right there. They just didn't catch up with it today. So, but I'll give you a brief on all those. There's my Google position. I tried to get Amazon on last week. I didn't. From what I gather, Amazon just ripped higher. It doesn't surprise me, guys. That market was just pushed down for whatever reason, but it's not. Amazon's not going to stay down. So, but I did miss that trade. You can see up here. I tried to get in last week. Just missed it. So it's almost doubled in value from last Thursday and Friday when I tried to put that trade on. So anyway, that's a wrap for today, guys. I will send out a note just to remind you that we are meeting tomorrow night at the North Library on MacArthur Road. So just come in there. They only have 2 briefing rooms, and I'm in the small one. I don't even know where that's at, but you can just ask where the stock group's meeting at, and they'll point you in the right direction. So it's same time, 6:30 till they close. Anyway, that's a wrap for tonight, guys. This is BA signing out.